welcome to the flea market finds and yard sales, whatever else. Got the windows open. Hopefully you can hear me really good because got traffic going by and all that good stuff. But yeah, I went to quite a bit of places this weekend to pick up some cool stuff. First day wasn't much. Second day when we went to the flea markets, I found a lot more cool stuff. So very first thing you see me pick up is this little guy right here. Yeah, I always pick up Mario stuff cheap at flea markets and yard sales. Mainly, most of my collection that I have is like $1 or less or $2 and less. This was 10 cents at the Walmart flea market. Yes, every year we have a flea market there. They rent out spaces, $10 a space. All that money that they rent out the space goes to some kind of charity, and I think they had like 60 spots they rented out this year. So we went there, didn't find much, but I did find the little guy here to go with the Mario collection. And I went to Eden Rock after that. Didn't find much else there either, but I did find the Scooby-Doo glass. As you can see, Scooby-Doo there. This is, I thought I had it on video, but I didn't. When I was looking at it, I hit the button and apparently I turned the camera off. This is from 1996 and it says Cartoon Network at the bottom. So it's almost like a drinking glass of like liquor or something, little small cups. It's not nothing real big or anything, but still pretty cool. Walmart was selling ducks and stuff too. I bought a bunch of ducks from my daughter and sent to her, and I ended up getting me this one right here. This is a Jaws one. Anything Jaws I had to get. I got her a Jaws one too, so that was pretty cool. And then we went to some yard sales. Some of this stuff is going to be here and there. I'm not sure exactly when I got some of it. I know I picked up most of my stuff at the flea market. But also, we went to Pipe Stem. We hardly ever go to Pipe Stem flea market, and I found a Luigi for 50 cents. Yeah, I didn't show that on video or anything, but I don't think I have this Luigi. I've got a few Luigis and don't have that one, so I gotta make some room. I'm gonna have to move my Mario stuff. I've got a lot of Mario stuff. Let's go through most of the loose stuff first, I guess. As you've seen in the video, I looked at this and I was like, I couldn't find a date on it, but it's still pretty cool. I picked up the big old button here of the turtles. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I guess I'll just hang it from the rafters here somewhere. But yeah, I got that really cheap from this one guy. The guy that I bought the AWA ring off of, he sets up and sells a pipe stem, so they got that right there from him. I got some other stuff from him too. Go down to the bag. I did pick up some wax packs. I'm getting into some cards now. I got E.T. and I did pick up the Alf one. So they're from like, well, of course they're from the 80s. Didn't bring my glasses. How stupid of me. But anyway, being in there at 25 cents was the regular price. You could see on the Alf one. So yeah, do you open them or do you just keep them like this? I don't know. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna start picking up some when I can find them cheap. I got both of these for $5, so $2.50 a piece. Can't beat that. At the Pipe Stem Flea Market, where I got that from him. Nothing else is in this bag. I will combine a Whatnot Wins finds and stuff that I found on this video too. So you get two videos. You get flea market finds and you get Whatnot Wins. So we went to, after that, we went to Pit Springs, and they had some cool stuff. I found some vintage puppy stickers of Annie. Both sets of these for $5, so it's $2.50 a piece. Hang these from the rafters too, I guess. I don't know. I don't know exactly what to do with them. I did go by the table once before I filmed, and they did have some little figurines and stuff too. But apparently they sold them time I came back by, so I did pick up the stickers. I thought was pretty neat to have. puppy stickers, if you remember the 80s. And these stickers here I had to pick up. Anybody remember Prism stickers that came out in the machines back in the day at the skate center and places like that? They got some vintage ones here. This one was $1. Could not pass it up. Skull of Flames. I would have loved the fount, like the Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, the horror ones, the movie ones. They did make them back in the day too, and I had to pick up this Bruce Lee for $1. And I love the Prism stickers. And I'm gonna put these in. You can put these like in sleeves, like sports cards and stuff. So I'm not sticking them or anything. We'll keep them like that. So might be another new collection if I find them out cheap. You know, I looked these up on eBay, and some stickers go $12, $15, and there's some, the horror ones go for $30, $40, even $50. Some of them's crazy. I picked up the slime balls too. I just thought that was cool. I think this has something to do with skating, maybe? I think I remember something like this. Skaters out there, let me know if it is to do with that. If it ain't, then just forget about it. Then I did come across a guy that had some figures. Yes, had some loose figures, and he had some vintage Star Wars figures. And he had, he didn't really have a price on them. I just looked and I was like, you know, how much do you want for them? And he was like, you know what? Take all 5 for $20. So $4 a piece. I'm not passing up. Chewbacca right here for $4 to go on the vintage shelf for sure. Yes, I will take Chewbacca. I don't have him. We have Walrus Man. Pretty cool. I think his name is IG88. He's actually a little bit, not real pricey, but he's worth more than $4. And this guy I loved when I was a kid. Some kind of pilot. I loved that one right there. He kind of looked like a stormtrooper, but he was not. Maybe he's a pilot trooper. I don't know what they call this guy. If anybody knows, let me know. And then there's this one, and I don't know for sure if this is the guy that was on Star Wars that played Cliff on Cheers. He was on the movie, but I don't know if this is his figure or not, but it kind of looked like him because he had the mustache and stuff. So I was like, yeah, definitely all 5 of them for $20, man. I got a hell of a deal there, so I cannot wait to display them. I'm going to have to move some stuff around. And I picked this one up. This is from The Mask. $2 right there. I don't have anything of The Mask from The Mask movie. I got Mask vehicles from the cartoon show, The Other Mask. This is The Mask with Jim Carrey. So thought that was sweet to pick up. Apparently his heart comes out like that. It's pumping out like he's getting excited, I guess. I guess that's what it is his tie and stuff. Never had a Mask figure. Then this guy right here, I'm going to show you my whatnot things at the end. This guy right here, I saw at Route 52 flea market the week before, and he had some carded figures, and he was back there again. The bubble was kind of dented on one side, but it's still pretty cool because I don't remember these coming out because they came out in sometime in the 90s. I'm trying to look and see if I can see the date without my glasses. Maybe 94 went in, or maybe 95. Somewhere around there. Will Smith's Men in Black figure. $5. He wanted 7. I got him down to 5. That's kind of my limit on carded figures like this from the 90s. I don't want to really pay no more than $5. The back of it's really cool because you can see all the other characters from the line. So yes, I will hang this from the Raptors and keep it on card, even though this side is a little dented up. But for $5, I couldn't pass on Will Smith. I passed on him before at Hillsville Flea Market, but somebody was wanting like $20 for him, and I'm like, I ain't paying that much. I used to have this one on card. I opened it, and now I got it loose, and now I got it back again on card. The Catwoman right here from The Legends of Batman. I got this from him too for $5. Good deal. I think it was a video or two ago. I got a lot of stuff for $5. Got a lot of more $5 things. That's my kind of price there, $5. This is a Battle Metallic Armor. I had never seen this. Silver Knight Batman from the Legends of Batman. This is pretty damn cool. $5. Had to get it. And I was making this guy's day because apparently nobody else wanted this stuff. And he couldn't sell. He had a lot of video games and stuff too he was trying to sell. But he wasn't doing so good, and he was like, "You're making my day." So I said, well, let's bundle some more stuff together, and that's what we did, and we ended up paying $5 for these too, if I can get them out. Sorry. You see the eye or the head real close up. We have Batman and Robin. We have the Jungle Venom Poison Ivy from the Batman and Robin movie. $5. Couldn't pass that up. I have seen them at Hillsville 2 for like $15 and $20, and I'm like, I'm not paying that. This one's got a dent in the back of it, but it is it'll be alright. This one's still pretty good. It's from Kenner too. The Batman and Robin. This is Bane, which he wasn't even in the movie, was he? I don't think he was. It's been a while. I need to rewatch this movie. I haven't seen it in forever, but man, there's another $5 deal right there. When he bundled this stuff together, I didn't pay attention, but I ended up with a second. He had this one stuck in a bag or something. He said, just throw this in too. So this is another $5 deal with the deal. So I can open one up and display one card. I have two of them for that cheap. And the last one, I have seen this one too before. And this has got a KB's toy sticker on it for $5.99. But I got mine for $5. Batgirl here. Really cool. Alicia Silverstone back in the days. Woo! I had a little thing for her back at, yeah, you know. But anyway, this is Alicia Silverstone one. I've seen this one at a place down in Hillsville too. Somebody had a bunch of these one time, but they had like $15 a piece on them. I think one of them even had 30. I was like, no, it's too crazy. It's not too much for these things. Check it out. There's all the stuff on the back. So yeah, I turned out with some carded figures, some loose figures, stickers, more. We got some cards now I'm getting into, and stickers. I doubt I'll get a whole lot here and there. Like I said, if I just see them, and got more Mario stuff. So now we're going to the Whatnot wins. I got some guy who had a turtle show, and he had the original Hollywood turtles on there. So all these were, yes, you guessed it, $5 a piece right here. And this one's like a rubbery type. He's got bendable arms. So I don't know. I never had any of these. This is different because he has the legs and the arms are rubbery. So that's weird. Picked up the, I don't know his name, but he's got all of his stuff on it. Looks like the panda guy. Right there, he had all of his shield pieces. A lot of these are always usually missing when you find them loose. So adds more to the turtle collection. And then I got these. I don't know what these are from, but I just thought they was cool. They're little plastic. You know, they're probably only 2 inches tall of the turtles. They got holes in the bottom of them too, so I don't know. But still pretty cool to have. I got them for $5 too. Well, 5 together, so it's like $2.50 a piece. And I got this guy, which I had passed on. I went to, it was either Hickory or the Rapid show one time. I passed on getting this guy for $5, and then I ended up seeing him on there for $5. I got to get this sticker off of him first. Well, he stuck a good sticker on him because it's not wanting to come off. Anyway, I'll have to fix that here in a little bit. You can still see the sticker on the back, but yeah, what's it, Bebop? Yeah, but then it spins around somehow. Oh, you can, somehow you spin him around and his head changes. But I can't remember how the hell, oh, it goes out the front. Okay, there it is. Then we got this. This is the way it looked when I seen him. And then he showed how it spins around. I guess that was him before, you know. I'm not real big on the bebop and rock steady, but still pretty cool to spin around and do that right there. I don't know which way I'll display him. Well, I already got bebop anyway, the regular way, so I'm going to put him this way right here. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, but there he is. And that's it, man. I got quite a bit of stuff. That's the Whatnot haul. A little bonus for you guys out there that like turtle stuff. And man, I got a lot of cool stuff this week. A lot better than you know, the first day I didn't get much. Second day I went to Pimp Springs, and I'll probably go there at least try to at least twice a month, because they got a really good flea market. I really enjoy that. And finally found a few things that not everybody collects, you know, Batman and Robin figures and stuff like that, but hey, I do, and I think they're cool. So you can get some deals out there still. It's not always gone when time you get there. And we didn't get there till like what, 10:30 that day. It was kind of late time we got there, because we went to Pipe Stem first, and I hardly ever stop at Pipe Stem, but I'm glad I did. You know, finding them cards and that big pen, and you know, really cool stuff. But yeah, this turtle's different. I like him though. I'm gonna have to find some more of the original ones. This is from, I think, 92. Hollywood, I guess you call them, or just the movie star version, I think it's called. They redid these too recently, but I don't know if they're made like that or not. But it's still pretty cool. But anyway, you enjoyed the flea market finds. Let me know what you like that I picked up, if you collected or not. Give me a like, give me a comment, especially on any of this stuff. I like comments. I don't get that many, but every once in a while I will. And if you remember the Prism stickers and everything else cool from the 80s, I love these stickers. I can't believe I found them for $1 a piece. Really cool. That's it. This is Movie John, and we're always thrifting.